Hey, what's good, Capricorn? Just tarot here coming to you live with messages. It's not going to resonate with all Capricorns, so keep that in mind. Flip it if you need to, because it may not even be about you. You might also want to check your other placements. Smelling cigarette smoke again. You might want to check your other placements. You might want to check other placements because it can make more sense. But I'm just the messenger, so you know. So I just I don't know entirely what's really going on in your life. If you do, you know more than I do when it comes to that. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into it though. But like I said, flip it if you need to. And we're going to do your career first, and I'm going to do a little love thing. Nothing serious. For both of them, there's nothing crazy. So, all right. Some of you guys could have lost something. Could have been a job. Could have been a it could be, some of you guys could be unemployed or somebody around you or whatever. Some of you guys may be pregnant. That's not for everyone. Or you could just be a single mother, or you're just a mother in general. This could be about a mother. Some of you guys could be definitely online looking for work, or this could just be a new job, unless you work for yourself. I'm not trying to be funny. Yeah, something could have definitely happened out of nowhere. Something could have suddenly changed or went in a certain direction at a job, or whatever it is you do for work. It was some upheaval or some chaos happened. It seemed like you're secure though. It seemed like you're okay. So something could have happened at a job or whatever. Some of you guys might have you're protected, so you don't have to worry about anything. You could have definitely made sure that your job was still intact. So if shit was going on and hitting the fan somewhere, it didn't hit you or it didn't affect you. That's not for everyone. All right, what else we have for you when it comes to career, finances, all that? Capricorn. This could have already happened, or this you could be thinking about this. Maybe you just thinking about a time when you might have went through like some tough stuff. Like you might have had things might have been good. Yeah, you're thinking back about a time where whenever you might have went through a lot of loss, or you lost certain things. I don't know, maybe it's healing, or it comforts you to know that where you're at today. Like even if that happened, then you're like thinking about if I didn't go through all that, where would I be now? That's not for everyone, but seems like you're pleased with where you're at now. Some of you guys could be going backwards. So that could be anything though. 10 of Wands. Some of you guys are just going to up and leave a job because you're like, it's too much going on. I feel like for some people, this is not for everybody, but some of you guys may feel like there's no job security. Mofos could just get they can get kicked out or fired on the spot, or just at any time, any given moment. It seems like you're good and all. You'll fight for whatever it is that you like, that's yours or whatever. But you may feel like you're about to give up fighting. Like you're tired of having to prove that you're good at this job, or that you're good at what you do. This is not for everyone, because this is not what everybody's going through. Okay. But it can definitely be bringing up, I don't know, this could be a new job for some of you guys where something's familiar. You're like, this seems just like some shit that I just went through. I don't know. You could be going, I don't know. It could be stressful. Maybe it's too many obligations. You may feel like you're struggling to keep up, or you're facing burnout. Maybe they have you doing too much. You're always the go-to person for this, that, and the third. Some of you guys climb your way to the top already, and people are trying to come after your position or something like that. And you're just kind of like, you're about had it. You're about like just saying whatever. Like the struggle, it could just be the struggle is almost over. Like, you beat out the competition, or because I don't see where it's competition, it could just easily be where you're just biding your time, or you're just waiting for the right moment to either strike or leave or quit. Maybe you're trying to find a better job so that you can quit something that may be just too much. It's too many responsibilities. They ask you for too much. Maybe they're not paying you a whole bunch. Let's see, are they? Some of you guys, you make your own hours or whatever. You're in control of your own, whatever it is you do. But it seems like you want to separate. Maybe you got all the money that you need, or you're not hurting for anything. So it's like, you're like, it's whatever. Some people can keep that job. They can come after that if they want to. It's, you already made your mark. You pretty much you've climbed yourself all the way to the top already. So it's like, you're like, whatever. So you're about to just call it quits, or maybe you're about to go find something else to climb. I don't know what else to say. Let's see about whatever this other job is, or whatever the job thinks about you, or what goes on at this, unless you work for yourself, which if you do, you know, you'll probably understand where I'm coming from. My bad, it's too many. I'm not taking those. All right. You may actually really have a lot. It seems like you do have a lot of demands, or people that wants that has a lot of, or you just have a lot of requests. People want you to do a whole bunch. So you may have a heavy workload, and you're just kind of like, either you're almost done, or you're at the point of burnout, like you're just doing too much. All right, Two of Wands. So I don't know what they're planning. Either they feel, okay, some of you guys, you may be at a job where they already kind of feel like you're about to leave, or you're about to quit. So they're kind of just already planning for that, or they're planning on taking you and giving you a promotion, or putting you in a different position or a different area or something. Or this is you taking your first steps towards something else. Like you're making a decision to kind of like possibly up and leave a job, or just quit, or something like that, because it's just, maybe you just feel like it's too many people that's like coming after you in some type of way. I don't know. This could just be energetically. You may feel like people are stepping on your toes, or it could just be where you're comfortable where you're at, and you want to get uncomfortable, get in a position where you never been, or you never tried this, you never done that before. So maybe you want to get into a whole nother field of business or something. It's not for everyone. What else you got? Terrifying. Some of you guys can be in, like, I don't know, HR, you handle money or something like that. Some of you guys can be principals, teachers, professors, some type of teacher, any type of teacher. You may be planning on your next like come up, or whatever it is that you're like, is something else that you're planning on doing. You may stop something or quit something cold turkey and completely drop it and just do something completely different. It's something to do with your belief system. Maybe you don't believe that something is like for you anymore, or it's time to level up, or it's time to teach something completely different now. Some of you guys may be a part of some type of social group. I don't know if you're a part of some type of book club, or some type of club, and you're kind of like, you're wanting to maybe branch off, or you just want to do something else with this, something a little bit more traditional. Some of you guys are definitely in education. Some of you guys could be going back to school for sure. So maybe you build up your empire, you got your money or whatever, and now, since it's all saved and good, you're thinking about going back to school to do something that you've always wanted to do, or something like that. It's not for everyone. Yeah, you seek an adventure and shit. I don't know whatever you've been doing, but you could have just been blocked in, or only doing a certain thing for so long, and you're just like, okay, it's time to venture out. Or maybe you made enough money. Maybe you're about to retire. Some of you guys are just about to retire up and just like, fuck it, and then start traveling. Or you could be a traveling whatever. Maybe you want to be a traveling nurse, a traveling some type of practitioner. You just want to travel. You want to get out of whatever it is you're doing. So you be making the first steps or taking some type of risk. 9 of Wands and the Empress. Some of you guys are just, you're on your last stand at a job or something like that. Some of you guys, if you are a teacher, things are getting dangerous. Maybe it's maybe too chaotic in that type of field. If you're some type of teacher, maybe it's too many shootings, too much crazy stuff going on, to where you're just like, I think this is my last year, or something like that. You're about to give up some type of something. Whatever it is you do, maybe it's too traumatic, or it's too destructive, or things are just changing all of a sudden, and it's like, it could be chaos, maybe not, but you may desire to do something else. You also may feel like something is a disaster waiting to happen. I don't know what's going on, but some of you guys may definitely be in a field where you're just like, you're not like relaxed. Like I don't know. It may feel like people are watching you, or people got it out for you, or something like that. I don't know. Maybe people that you work with don't like the fact that you're good at what you do, that you can climb to the top, or that you're a manager, or whatever the case may be. And they may feel some type of way about it. You can be a principal. Some of you guys can be like a counselor, school counselor. I don't know. But it's something that you're definitely ready to just cut off. You might also be like a psychologist, or something to do with, like, I don't know, maybe you're like a marriage counselor or whatever. But some of you guys are pregnant too, and that's another reason why you're just leaving a certain field, or you're just leaving a job. Some of you guys have enough money to do whatever it is you want to do. And some of you guys want to be traveling, like, I mean, maybe you want to go and work overseas or teach somewhere in another country or something like that. It's not for everyone. Some of you guys might be, what is it called when you get people together and y'all travel and like you show them like different countries of the world that you've traveled to, like all the good spots and the this and the that, some type of, or you could be some type of history teacher. I don't know, something to do with history as well. Something to do with Greece or Europe or ancient Greece. You can be some type of goddess or I don't know. Yeah. Some of you guys could be astronomers, or you're good with, I don't know, astronomy, astrology, that, this, that, and the third. But you definitely like have like, I don't know, this is your last year or last whatever doing something. I don't know what that is, because you're near success. You almost got that. You almost got that that promotion, that raise, that bonus, that whatever. Like maybe you have a goal. Maybe you was trying to get to like $100,000, or I don't know. Now that you have it, it's like, okay, I'm about to leave all this behind and start my own thing, or go off on my own, or just travel. Like you might just want to relax or something, or your children can just like, I don't know. Maybe your last child is about to, or it could be like your last child is about to get to a certain age where you can kind of like, you don't have to continue to provide for them like that or whatever, and you're just about to go and do your own thing. Some of you guys are really from the dirt, like you've not, like, how can I put this, pretty much meaning that you started from the bottom, so to speak. Like you literally, you have no problem getting dirt under your fingernails. Not saying that you would though, because flossy. Yeah, but perseverance is a thing for you. You don't stop, you don't give up just easily. You stick to something until you conquered it, or until you at least reach some type of goal, and then that's when you pretty much let go or just dip out. Some of you guys are in a creative field. You can be some type of I just got a zoologist. I didn't even know if that, I don't know what that's about, but you can be some type of zoologist, or something to do with studying animals, or it could be exotic animals as well. All right, something to do with plants too. Somebody else had that. I think it was Pisces. Okie dokes. Let's see what's bridging this. Some of you guys just had it with I don't know, with something. You can be in the beauty industry as well. We got the devil here, so that's you all day. Some of you guys can be in the beauty industry, or you could just be in the industry, period, and it's just like not for you. It's not it. Like maybe if it's the industry, I can understand that, especially if it's the beauty industry. So you can be like somebody can be some type of model. You're ready for a contract to be over and done with. The demands, everything, to try to keep up with all this shit is just too much, or they want too much from you, or they're depending on you for something. They can be obsessed with you too. Or it could be some type of like, they want you to be in some type of era where it's like yo, yeah, be addicted to that, promote this, promote that, sexuality, and just crazy shit. Not saying that it's like bad, but it's like over sexualizing females and over this and over that. You're just, I don't know, it's just too much. You may be in like, I don't know, the music industry as well, where it's just like the demands, like, I don't know, maybe you're teaching them a thing or two about a thing or two, and maybe, I don't know, it seems like you have a lot more creative juices. You can be able to create more doing something else than working for some people who are all about like power and just all the or whatever. Industry is here though, for sure, especially the beauty industry. Somebody definitely works in like that field. You can be like a professional. I don't know if this is I don't know if you're like a photographer, or what's that shit called? The paparazzi. I don't know what that's about, but some of you guys can be like a professional makeup artist, professional hairstyler, whatever the case is. You can definitely be a model for sure, but or just some type of artist in some type of form. And it's like they're taking advantage or something. It's just too much. It's too chaotic. It's like too much like dependency and addictions and just obsession and control. It's just too much. Like people want power over you and what you do, like your life and your luck and your fortune. It's not it. Some of you guys can have you can have Moon and Sagittarius. You can have Mars and Aries. You don't have shit. Devil is here, so Capricorn, you're all here. This is you. That's like in charge of all that, and it's, I don't know, maybe you are a CEO of something. But you can have Saturn and Sagittarius. You can have Sun in Scorpio. You don't have to. This is just random things. You know, you can have Mars in Leo. All right. Let's get into your love heart. You versus whoever them is. Them could be anything. Maybe you are like the owner of some company or something. It's too much going on. Like you're retiring or something like that, or somebody else is around you. All right, Capricorn, that's good. Or when I got zoologist too, that could be like, you know, the jungle. Like, I don't know, maybe something's just hardcore, or motherfuckers is from the jungle, or everybody's like brutal and savages and shit. Like, I don't know, but you may not be feeling it. People are too savage. For you, you got the truth here. So you may be getting some type of breakthrough of clarity when it comes to your love life. I don't know, maybe you're facing some type of, you're just focusing on something. You could be envisioning what it is you want. I'm not taking those. But you're definitely getting some type of breakthrough or some type of clarity when it comes to your love life. How do I say Queen of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Some of you guys have noticed that you have been, either you've been too selfish, too stingy. Maybe you've been dealing with some insecurities. Some of you guys might have been choosing materialism over anything, over love. It is what it is. Some of you guys has been choosing stability over love, which is fine. Some of you guys have been choosing wealth and all that over love. So you guys really didn't have much to give. You care more about what's yours than look, I'm not trying to be funny, but you could care more about like your possessions than you do love right now. And it's not a bad thing, but it could be some type of clarity too, where you're understanding that, you know, sometimes this material shit ain't worth it. Or material life is just, yeah, you got things and stuff, but is it really worth not having like, you know, real genuine, you know, love or somebody next to you or whatever the case may be. Some of you guys have been saving up a lot. I don't know, maybe you weren't financially like set or something like that to actually get into to actually date or anything. Maybe you haven't, you know, your money wasn't entirely right, or you were just being stingy maybe with your money. You want it all to yourself. You didn't really want to share it with anyone. So this could be self-reflection, because I do see Two of Cups here, and this could be literally like, you know, maybe you just want to have friends, maybe you want to have a partnership, maybe you do want to have somebody, but this can also be a mirror to yourself. So some of you guys are just realizing that maybe you've been stingy, you've been greedy, you've been possessive. It's just been all about you and what you want. You haven't really been wanting to give up any time, attention, money, effort, anything to anybody. This could be people or a person or whatever that you dated, or maybe you're just like, you're all for, like, you're greedy when it comes to a particular person. You were hoarding somebody or keeping someone to yourself. Like you didn't want anybody to share, have, or it's okay. I'm not trying to make it, you know, this can also be yourself where you're not willing to share yourself with anybody for whatever reason. You're also not trying to force any connections or anything like that. If people are attracted, or if it's attraction there, if it's mutual respect and all that, it'll be there. If it's not, you'll know. You've been also possibly creating close bonds with people, but you're not letting them get too close. That's not for everyone. One more for you. This can also be how people see you. So just because they see you like this don't mean that it's entirely true, but I do feel like it's truth in this for sure. People may see you as honest. They may feel like they can see right through you. They may feel like they see you for who you are, but it doesn't have to be bad. Maybe you know, whoever you are presenting yourself to be, that's literally who you are. Maybe people were holding back from you, so they didn't know. They thought that maybe you were you were extra secretive, or you were too mysterious, or, you know, they couldn't pinpoint what it was about you, or all this other shit. Some of you guys may just be listening to your inner voice when it comes to love in general, and maybe you're just like, maybe love is too much of a mystery for you to really be indulging in. It seems like you just more so in love with yourself, or you're kind of just focused on yourself right now. Also, you guys could be really secretive too. This can also, like I said, can be how other people see you, as secretive, stingy, greedy. But you can clearly see through people's shit. You can clearly see through people's bullshit. You can clearly see through them. So it's like, you know, I mean, it's what it is. For them, we got Six of Wands. So you may be focused. I'm not gonna say you're focused on anybody. Like I said, you can flip it if this doesn't make any sense for you. I need to start saying like how you see yourself versus how people see you. That's what I need to do instead of doing this, because it can be confusing. So how you see yourself could be this, where you're like, or more than likely, this is probably how people see you, and this is probably how you see yourself. So you can see yourself as like, you're worth the reward, you're successful, or other people can see you as, successful. You're worth the effort, the reward, or whatever the case may be. Some of you guys may be feeling like you are better than, or people may feel like you're better than. It is what it is. Some of you guys can be getting a lot of attention, a lot of recognition. You may be put on a pedestal by certain people. You can deal with a Libra. You don't have to. Pisces is here too. Also got Venus and Cancer. We also have, what else do we have? We got Sun and Capricorn. So this is you over here for sure. You could be a psychic of some kind, or maybe you're all about your spirituality. So if it's coming between your spirituality and the things that your possessions, you ain't really having it. So they have to be better than that. People that come into you, they have to be offering you more than just sex or whatever. It's like you already have that, or whatever the case may be. You can be your own best friend and shit. Over here, it seems like maybe other people may see you also as like successful, getting a lot of attention. They may see you as prideful. They may feel like, it's not fair that you have this type of life, or whatever the case may be. They see you as truthful though. That's a good thing. Like, you're not being biased, or at least you're being really honest about, yourself, your life, so if people want to put you on a pedestal, that's on them, but they may feel like you can do no wrong, or I don't know, maybe feel like they think that you can do no wrong, that you will never have karma coming to you, or that, you will never have consequences because of anything, like cause and effect of shit too. So some people may see you as this, or you may see another person, a new person, as just what the doctor ordered. You might also be really attracted to whoever this other person is. You may be watching them as well. This could be a Sagittarius, don't have to be. You might have this in your chart, but you're being patient with someone, or you're just waiting for somebody to kind of maybe catch your eye, or y'all to catch eyes, or for somebody to look your way, possibly. I don't know. It seems like you want a relationship with someone, but you're just waiting for the right time, or they're waiting for the right time, or something like that. But you're staying cool, calm, and collected. You ain't really like giving off any hints that you're even interested in somebody, or vice versa. It's not for everyone, for sure. Or this is how people see you. It is what it is. We got Sag here. We got Libra here. Got Leo and Jupiter here. Pisces, Venus and Cancer, and Sun and Capricorn. And then we also got Mercury and Virgo. So somebody may see you as the end all be all. They really want, the Lovers and the Lovers and the Ten of Pentacles. The Two of Cups over here. It seems like you're your own best friend, and somebody wants to make that like official. They want the whole shindig, or maybe you do. Somebody may also want a second chance. Yeah, somebody definitely want a second chance. They may stop at nothing to get a second chance with you. This could be a Pisces, a Cancer, or another Capricorn. Big time on the Capricorn as well, and possibly Pisces. This is not for everyone. You can have a big family as well, or somebody wants a big family. Somebody could come from a really privileged background, and people may see you as coming from a really privileged background, or something like that. Or somebody that comes from it could be somebody else coming from a privileged background. Somebody's really highly affluent too. In case you want to bridge this, and we'll be done. Nine of Pentacles. It seems like you're going to be moving like you're single until you're not. So if somebody wants to really be serious and lock it down, you're kind of like, well, I'm doing this all by myself. I'm going to be successful. I'm going to keep doing my thing. I'm keep being independent, keep being self-sufficient, all that. If somebody wants to achieve success with me or lock this down, they're going to have to fucking come through or come correct. That's just is what it is. You're the devil. Again, I mean, I'll say. You can have Venus and Virgo as well, or still somebody who has any of this. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of this. Capricorn, it's been real. And I see you on the flip, all right? Peace later.